Good morning, beautiful people. Today is Friday, and I am up and moving, and I am already doing my thing for the day, fixing my seatbelt. That's a hot mess. Let me fix this. There we go. So today is Friday, which is wonderful, and today my primary focus is going to be business, but there are a few things that I'm going to mix in there, a few personal things that I have to take care of. I'm pretty excited. My to-do list is pretty extensive, and I'm just going to focus on getting done whatever I get done today. And the reason being because you guys, I feel like when it comes to business, I know what I want, I have the vision, and I'm like, let's do it, let's execute. And then as I go to execute, there are a lot of small details which I know from previous experience, this is going to take longer. I think that is where I'm supposed to start, where I'm supposed to turn. My own fault. We'll make a Yui. Anyway, and so I have like one business goal today, which is to complete my ebook, and that is actually very big because not only do I have to finish writing it, but then it's also creating the ebook itself. And so I broke those down into two separate goals, and it's things like that where I'm like, actually this probably has like 2 to 5 other like sub points in between in order for this one goal to actually get accomplished. So we'll see. I also am supposed to be on a conference call, so I'm gonna take that. Okay, so my conference call is in about 5 minutes. I'm going to try and not talk fast because I feel like that's really close, but not close enough to join and just wait on the phone for like, listen to dead air. That's silly. So I came to my favorite park, one of my favorite parks. I like it because it has this cute little pond, and it is just very peaceful, and no one is here in the morning. I mean, it makes sense. It's the weekday, and most people are at work, but I like coming here to just like walk around the pond and breathe in the fresh air and to get the vitamin D. Thus the reason the tank top. I want as much vitamin D on my body as I can get. I'm pretty excited. Continuing on what I was saying before I missed my turn and thought I had a conference call right then, was that when it comes to business, there are so many small things that I have to do because I'm the only one in my business. And sometimes that is really overwhelming because I'm looking at every single aspect. And I think other entrepreneurs will know this as well and totally get it and be like, girl, yes. But it's a lot. There is so much that goes into it, and so many small details that you have to that you do have to have in place. And some things you can just do and you're like, hanging out by a prayer. And then there are other things you really do have to put into the right place because, you have to do like the taxes and your revenue and like the accounting and the marketing and all of those things, because if you don't do them, they have long-term negative repercussions. And those are the things that sometimes are like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know the vision I have. What is this? I have to do this too? That's a thing. And yeah, it's a thing. I feel like sometimes I'm learning to get good at things that I either A, had no idea were a thing, and B, things that I'm like normally really bad at, I've just had to get better at because I'm the only option. And I've also had to face a lot of fears, but that's a whole different conversation for a different video. Anyway, let's go on this walk and enjoy this conference call, shall we? So while I was doing my walk and after I finished my conference call, I realized something, kind of like an epiphany. I'm overthinking things. Now, I know I overthink things, but I really think when it comes to my business and being able to do certain things, I was heavily overthinking things. Like, there are a lot of things that I want to do, and I'm like, I have to do this, I have to have video, nope. It can be a lot simpler than that, and I'm really excited. It'll still be high quality, and it will still deliver a lot of really good value, but I can just simplify it. I am so excited. I can't even begin to tell you I'm thrilled, but just stay tuned, guys. This week has been a very good week, and I am praying next week and the weeks moving forward will be just as incredible. Delightful. Okay, so today is supposed to be a business day. I'm supposed to be focusing on my business, and that is not what I've done. I have avoided it. It's been productive, but I just haven't done that. I have finally put together my June budget, which is hilarious because not even a budget. I'm not even gonna lie to you and use that word. It's more so I've tracked all my major expenses. I've made sure that all of my major bills have been paid or that they're set up to get paid, that I have money in each account, yada, yada. That's what I did. I also put together a little like spreadsheet in Notion to make sure, like, check what's paid, what hasn't been paid, all that. That's what I've done. And I'm really proud of myself. I do that each month, but I have been procrastinating and doing it this month because money has been so tight. And I'm like, oof, I don't even want to look. I think that's what I need. I don't want to look. We're just going to guess. It's been really bad. We'll talk about it in another video. It's not the most adultish thing or the most responsible, but it's what I needed to do so I didn't have a panic attack. And it's what I did. Okay. So now that kind of section of my life is taken care of and I have more mental peace about it, I am going to focus on my business activities for the day. I'm excited about that, and I'm going to continue drinking my broth. I made homemade lamb broth and chicken broth yesterday because I am breaking this fast, and I'm really happy I'm starting with broth. It's so crazy to think about the body and what it goes through and how it does what it does. I would be so sad if I just started eating food because I'm pretty sure it would go right through me. Probably TMI, but that's how I feel because this broth, it's just broth, onion, and celery, and my body feels some type of way about that. Anyway, I'm going to focus on business activities. I don't know how exciting it's going to be. I'll work on capturing it, but when I edit the video, we'll see, because it's mostly a lot of stuff on the computer. That's about it. Anyway, let's get down to work. Let's get down to work. Let's get down to work. That was random, but I sing a lot to my nieces and nephews, and now to you too.